Because we were misled on the matter, Parliament voted for this war by 412 votes to 149 votes. The war led to the deaths of 4,800 Allied soldiers, 179 of them British.
This war is bound up with one key individual, and that is Tony Blair. And forever and a day, he will be associated with this particular war. It was personalised around the personality of this Prime Minister. As far as I'm concerned, he could have a tattoo across his forehead, Iraq, because such is his legacy. So this will be a comment and a statement about his day, because I was in this House when we voted to go to war, as was the Honourable Gentleman, and I had to listen to that nonsense and drivel from that proverb Prime Minister as that case for war. So please, let's make sure that where blame is to be apportioned, it is apportioned rightly.
I mean, my right honourable friend and I have a very dear common friend who thinks that Mr Blair should be at The Hague. So there is a range of opinion on this.
Mr David Davis.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. The Prime Minister, I think, referred to the cause or the aim of this war as weapons of mass destruction. But if I can draw his attention again back to the document from Tony Blair to the American President, it goes on later, after it says, "I'll be with you, whatever." Later on in that document, it says the reason for this is getting rid of Saddam Hussein is the right thing to do. Regime change, not WMD. And this fact, and the fact that, as Sir John Chilcot says, Blair's commitment made it very difficult for the UK to withdraw support for military action later on. This actually amounts to a deceit and a misleading of this House of Commons. It's not the only one, and Sir John has been very careful about avoiding accusing the previous Prime Minister of lying to the House, but a lot of the evidence here suggests he did. What action can this House take in dealing with that?
Well, I think my right honourable friend makes an important point. And it is, I've had longer than anyone else to read this report, but it is still trying to get to the bottom of this particular issue. I accept is difficult. What Sir John Chilcot seems to be saying is the British government had a policy of sort of coercive diplomacy, wanting to use the pressure of the threat of military action in order to get Saddam to comprehensively disarm. But look, everyone's going to have to read the report and come to their own conclusions. But from my reading of it, Sir John Chilcot is not accusing anyone of deliberate, explicit deceit. But people have to read their own report and come to their own conclusions.